Yeah, a lot of stuff I be saying is like I get it right then and there, and I just deliver the message. That's why I was drawn to tarot cards when I learned about them, because I realized, like my baby father, and I was talking one time. He told me, why do I keep losing my train of thought every time I say that? I need to look into that, because I just rewinded this whole thing just so I can see what I was talking about, and I lost my train of thought that fast again. Hold up. Okay, so like I was saying, like getting the messages, that's why I lose my train of thought, because I wasn't even talking about that. And I don't want to digress too much. But getting the messages, he told me one time, he said, you don't even remember the fucked up things you said to me in the past. And I don't. Those wasn't my messages, sir. And a lot of times, like I'm saying, it's not even something that I sit and ponder about for a long time. I just press record and I'm speaking, and this is what is coming out. So if I said some fucked up things to you in the past or anything, I sorry you feel the way I made you feel when I told you the things that I told you, but those were your messages. I do not apologize for giving them to you, because that most of the time it's not even something that I'm thinking about all damn day. This is something that spirit is just makes me blurt out sometimes, like, because I wouldn't call nobody a bum. That's not nice. I'm a nice person. But when people don't treat nice people right, I feel like spirit be, I don't even want to say guiding me, because guiding me is like showing me, hey, do this, and then I go ahead and do it. Spirit comes through me. So no, I don't remember the messages that I've told you before, because those were not my messages, not for me to remember. They were not for me to ponder. They were for you to. I'm just the messenger. Okay? The type of messages that I take is I use divination tools, I use tarot cards, I use oracle cards. I'm not a candle wax reader or some kind of sign reader, nothing, but I do try to find symbolism, or not even try to find symbolism. I do see symbolism in my daily life. I don't want to say everything, but damn near everything can mean something. Everything does mean something. That's where my head be at most of the time. Call it overthinking or what, but I'm in this bitch, and if I gotta be here, I'm gonna process it, because that's what I think I'm here for. So I'm watching the birds, I'm watching the clouds, I'm watching the little bugs, I'm watching the children, I'm watching the old people, I'm watching your ass, seeing how you interact with the world, seeing what lessons I can learn from you. I watch the animals because I like to learn from how they interact with their families, which helps me out in real life, because I understand that certain breed of animals don't keep their young. Certain breed of animals kill their mate. You know, certain breed of animals gotta challenge their brother to the death or till exile in order to be on top, or to hold their position down. That's just nature, though. So I understand the correlation between nature and humanity on some temperance card shit. A lot of people either all the way tuned in or all the way tuned out. I'm a little bit of both. So I think I have a pretty good balance. As far as the tarot cards, I know a lot of people probably, of course, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people in this world. Everybody doesn't believe the same thing. So anything that's a disagreement, yeah, it's a lot of people. Yeah, whatever, duh. There's a lot of people that kill people. Like, if we saying stuff like that. It is. There's a lot of people that kill people. There's a lot of people that do everything because there's a lot of people on this fucking planet. So I'm going to stop saying it like it means something. Or maybe I just need to say it in a different way, or it's humanity. I want to say humanity, not a lot of people. Because it is a lot of people. They don't fuck with divination tools. And I think that's hilarious because the remote control to your television is a divination tool, sir. Ma'am. Your cell phone is a divination tool. Your textbooks that you use in school are divination tools. Remember, keep in mind, y'all, I told y'all, I don't be thinking about this shit. This is just, I'm speaking openly. Okay? You drinking alcohol is a divination. You smoking your weed and doing your drugs, your shrooms, that's divination. That's a tool used to alter something to get a result. So, you fear my tarot cards because you say, oh, it's divination, it's opening this, it's opening portals. Every time you click the power button on your fucking remote control, you're opening a fucking portal. You are opening a fucking portal. Okay? I ain't even gonna be piped up because I'm not even that turned about it, but because it's comical to me. Because it's like, I want to make it seem so magical and mystification and outer worldly and stuff, and it's just like, if you just sit the fuck down, ease your soul real quick, ground yourself, maybe find a creative expression that you do and that you can do well because it's a God-given talent, so you probably just need to tap into it. You would realize that a lot of the stuff that these witches or whatever be out here talking about is really the closest thing you're gonna get to nature and understanding nature and understanding Earth, because that's what we fuck with. You know, that's our whole persona. You know, the word witch don't offend. I don't know, maybe it offends some of them. It don't offend me and none of my witches. Because you can call it what you want, but like, it is what it is regardless. They made that word on some negative shit because you already know who did that. I ain't even gonna say who. Y'all already know who's in charge of making some good shit into some bad shit that they don't understand. I ain't gonna say no names and no colors or nothing, but we already know who does that. So if you want to sit there and knowingly accept their idealism on what your ancestors did to come up, and what your ancestors did to survive out here in this world in the beginning, what you think a hologlyph is? What's it? Hieroglyph. I forgot what's that holograph. Hieroglyphics are. It's just pictures, but all pictures tell a story. And if you believe in your subconscious mind and all of that, you would know, just like if somebody says something and that you think they said and they didn't even say it, but in your subconscious mind, you feeling that way. So that's what you heard. That's what pictures and sounds bring about you, your subconscious. It brings out what you feeling for real. You know what I'm saying? When you see a symbol, that symbol could mean something, but the way you take it is all on your mental state at that moment, I believe. Me and you could see the same fucking alcohol bottle, but from past experiences and from whatever our mental position is at that state, I could see this bottle and be like, oof, need that. Yeah, I needs me one. I needs me 2 shots of that. And you could be looking at the same exact picture and feel like that's something that's been holding you back. That's a toxin that you don't need in your life no more. It's the same bottle, but depending on who is perceiving it, a different perception obviously is gonna come about. And when I say obviously, I mean fucking obviously. It's not no magical nothing. That's just how it works. It's science. It's literally science. So like, chill out. Stop trying to make it seem like you doing some extra shit or something. Like, you scared of what? You scared of what? They call them the witch doctors. A holistic healer. They don't want us to know that the earth can heal us, though. That's why we have big pharma. Big pharmacy. However they say it. I'm going to try to stop saying the words that they be using. I'm going to call it what I call it, but I'm scared y'all not going to understand me. So I try to use things that are already in the play, but I have my own little lingo, honestly. But, yeah, they don't want you out here going to the witch doctor. It's how they going to get their money. Y'all gotta know that. Like, stop being, I really don't even want to be nice about it. Like, but stop being ignorant. Stop being stupid. Stop knowing and not acting. Quasia. I'm talking to myself now. Hope, excuse me. Y'all ain't even gotta listen to this part. Stop knowing stuff and not acting on it. Because you might as well still be dumb. Like, what's the purpose of knowledge if you're not gonna apply it? And I mean full force. Ain't no going back. Once that eye open, ain't no going back. You see how you see it. And the way you act upon it after that should directly reflect the shit that you know. You should actively be putting the lessons that you're learning in your life into play. Not just keeping them in a notebook. Okay, I learned this lesson. I did that. I learned that lesson. Now that you know better, go better. You knew better, you do better. When you know better, I need you to go better. Go forward in your life better, with a better foot. Don't be afraid of that knowledge. And I'm like I said, I'm talking to me right now. Don't be afraid of using that knowledge, to better yourself. Knowledge is not just supposed to be stored in your brain. I might be talking to my Sagittariuses right now. I might be talking to my Geminis right now. I might be talking to my Aquariuses right now. I'm a Virgo, but I don't feel like talking to y'all. It's my moon right here. It's the inner me. It's the inside. My energy. You gotta stop saying these little phrases that we've been taught. And we hear phrases on the regular so much that we lose the it's not even a phrase no more. It's like a word. You know what I'm saying? For one, I got mean what you say and say what you mean. My mom used to say that all the time. I say it all the time in my head. I used to say it all the time in my head till recently it just kind of resurfaced or whatever. But they say mean what you say and say what you mean. When you say that so casually to where it becomes like it loses its effect. It becomes just one word. When you slow that shit down and you break it down, you really understand like the depth of, like, we're not just telling you this. It's not just a old omen, Uncle Iroh telling you. Like, listen to what you're saying. Mean what you say. Say what you mean what you say. Say the things that you really mean. Say the things that you really feel. Like, say how you fucking feel. Don't hold it back. Don't sugarcoat it. Say the things that you mean. And when you say things, and other times, when you say things, mean that shit. Say it with your chest. And if you can't find it in you to have that confidence to say something and you saying it with your chest, you probably shouldn't be saying it. It's probably not, and not even on some bad shit like talking shit, whatever, but like, it's probably not worth your energy to say. Preserve that. Put that into your artwork. Put that into your craft. Put that into your children. Put that into yourself. You know? Let's practice that. And I'm gonna still talking to myself right now, but I have a communication issue. I don't speak loudly. I don't want to say I don't speak up, because then you're gonna get the idea like I'm not speaking up myself or whatever. I'm very bold, but I don't speak loudly, because I'm used to being in my head so much, I guess. So when I say things, I'm used to talking to myself anyway. So it's like, we could be sitting next to each other and I'll be like, hey, pass me that lighter. Saying in the same tone and the same way that I would say it to myself, but because I'm speaking out loud, I say it a little bit louder than I would, but not realizing it's a whole nother person whose ears I have to reach right now. So I have to speak up, you know, say what I mean, and be, you know, to where I can be heard. It frustrates people a lot, because miscommunication could really fuck up a whole day. Just imagine just sitting in the car with somebody, y'all having a conversation and you saying something, and it's like every other second is, huh? What? Huh? I don't know about y'all, but I'm gonna get mad. I ain't gonna want to talk no more. Then that conversation over. Now we missed opportunity and shit to tap onto something, just because of what we're hearing and what we're vocalizing. Y'all gonna learn how to listen to me, because I might be all over the place. But I know I was tapping into the whole, you look at the picture, you look at the bottle, we all have different perceptions, subconscious and everything. So do not fear the tarot cards. This is just a deck of cards, just like the cards you play spades with. Only they have pictures on them. Beautiful pictures mostly. Sometimes they look scary. Sometimes, you know, they have fairies on them. Sometimes they have black girls on them smoking weed. Sometimes they have Jesus and Mary and all of them on them. And they have so many different works of art for the cards, because everybody's different and everybody perceives things differently. Like me smoking this baby ass clip. Some people look at it, y'all might think it's cute, funny, or whatever, like, oh, you ain't got no whole blunt. Other people, and I think most people at this day and age will look at it and say, at one point in time, this was a whole blunt. If you don't know, I ain't just sitting around smoking clips out the ashtray. That'd be the difference. I could smoke my blunt as long as I fucking want. Now, when I get to digging in the dusty ashtray, might need to talk to somebody. Whether that be the bud man or the therapist, I don't know. But y'all know what the fuck going on. So yeah, the pictures on the spades, Uno cards, whatever. Shit, I can use those cards and do a reading. But the picture brings out the subconscious thought. As a tarot reader, what I do is I connect with you. I speak with you. That's how you connect with somebody. Everybody like, oh, how do you get my spirit? You be around somebody, you already, whether you reading cards or not, you standing next to somebody, you feeling their energy. You're in tune with their fucking vibe. So I don't know what's so mystical and fucking witchy about me intentionally tapping into somebody's vibe to pull out something that could be in their subconscious or something, because we tapped in. So whatever I hear from my subconscious, that the ideas and the pictures and the solutions that I come up with from my subconscious after connecting with you, just like you have a friend on the outward level, not trying to read their mind and none of that or whatever. I don't do that shit, but on the outward level, you have a friend and she has an idea about something. Because you know her consciously, you are able to judge what you think she should or shouldn't do. My job as a tarot reader and as an intuitive being, psychic, whatever you want to call it, I can tap into your energy and with my subconscious mind see the solutions that I intuitively think fit your life and your question and, the answers that you may want. I feel really good about explaining this to you before I start offering you readings, because I know people fear this. They fear a lot of things that they don't understand. So it only makes sense to explain it first. Now that I have explained it, tell me what you see. It's upside down. We call that reversed. What's that? The Nine of Cups. Yes. Very much satisfied. I know this lighting sucks right now, but this is just where we at right now, y'all. So y'all have videos of being a light. Wait. Yeah. Okay. She got 2 cups in front of her. 2 represents balance, harmony. She looks pleased with the balance and harmony that she has obviously obtained somehow. That's, what sign is that? Anything I don't know, I look up. I just got this deck, so I don't really know the symbols and stuff. I don't ever remember them. I'll just read the Nine of Cups. I think that's, I want to say Gemini sign, but I don't know. If you know, let me know, Fulfilled desire, waiting happily. The Nine of Cups is a card that fulfilled desires. It can't be any other way since here, Pisces, is that Pisces sign? It might be Pisces sign. Pisces and thus the inner world, emotions and dreams meet Jupiter, the planet of success and expansion and fulfillment. Pisces carries emotional depth and fulfillment that foretells the arrival of truly happy days. If we want something here, we know it's about to happen. The cups are almost complete. 10 is the highest number of the cards that we be having. So yeah, 9 is right there next to 10. 9, the number before 10, invites us to a place of full and joyous expectations because we know that something beautiful is about to arrive. Jupiter in Pisces, second decan. This lady she's good. She knows she's right there. She knows complete emotional satisfaction is a step away. So it's like she's happily waiting. She got her arms folded, yeah, but she's like, where my shit at? Where is that? It kind of looks like a lady like sitting I don't know. I know that's her dress, but to me, I'm seeing like a picnic kind of situation. And maybe she's waiting for someone to have this perfect harmony right here in front of her. And it's real dream-like. It's real romantic. But she's a little bit of a brat. But she knows she deserves it, though. So she's like, where's that? She knows what she comes with. She knows, she has the love to give and to offer. To put the energy to put into, getting to that complete number 10. That complete fulfillment. She knows she worked for it, she's worthy, and she's waiting. Somebody bring her gift. So maybe that's for me as well. But it could be for you too, because you saw it first. They're coming. Don't you worry. They coming with that other cup to give you what I say. They're trying to give you that 10 of cups. The 10 of cups is the next. It's a lot of numbers involved with this shit too. So like I'm saying, the 9 of cups is the step before you get to the 10 of cups where you get complete fulfillment, right? So I said, she said like she's waiting for someone or something to come, charging in, giving her what she deserves to have that complete satisfaction. And here comes this Knight of Cups opportunity. Could be a person, could be a job, could be whatever that's in this cup for you. Whatever you want this cup to be that you need to complete, to get from your 9 to your 10. This Knight of Cups energy is coming with it. He got a little fire on his boot too, so he coming fast, baby. Now he nut quit. Anyway, yeah, whatever that was about. It's coming fast. It would be something worthy of admiration. Something big and bold. It's in the Libra here. 6 of Wands is represented with the Libra. I mean the fucking Leo. So it's like it's giving bold. It's giving big signs. It's giving big energy. It's giving King of the Jungle. It looks like he's in the jungle, huh? Royalty. Is that what you want? What's in this cup? Voice of the stars. Everyone's watching to see what you would do. Everyone's looking at you. Fix your face, they watching. I'll be liking the 5 of Wands. Because I don't like all that drama. Like, the 5 of Wands really, every time I see this card, I'll be like, y'all play too much. Creation through difficulty, inner conflict, and contracting impulses. As often happens with the number 5, here too we encounter a challenge and a conflict that must be overcome. Saturn, the master of time, limits, and regulations, meets Leo. And they're both Leo cards. A regent solar and a future sign. Therefore, when we find this card, it's possible that we could experience a moment in which our expressive energy is limited. We must look inward and tap into our creative resources to find a new path. Leo expresses individuality in opposition to Aquarius, which is, on the other hand, connected to community. Saturn here invites us to rediscover security and strength in ourselves by working through conflict that might become a creative action. Saturn here invites us to rediscover security and strength in ourselves by working through the conflict that might become creative action. Working through the conflict that might become the creative action. I don't really understand that right off the bat. Creation through difficulty, inner conflict, contrasting impulses. So all these people here, they all got problems with each other. With each other's ideas, not with each other. I don't think they hate each other. I think they're just trying to figure out what's going on. They're different, but you can tell, like, this gang right here. You see, you got these two, they probably the two in the group that's fucking. That's the dyke, that's the stud. That's the bratty femme, her ass. This guy's probably big Leo. He probably the loudest, the coolest in the group. You know what I'm saying? He wanna be the boldest. He wanna show out the most. These two just wanna be in harmony. She wants to rule by herself. She just wants to be noticed that she's contributing. She probably got the best idea. Everybody else too busy with their own shit. His cocky ass, they in love. She's selfish. Let her decide what to do. This lady with the black short hair. Maybe she got some boobies now, some big boobies. Let the nurturing part of you help you figure out, like, what to portray. Because it's like, you're going to get your satisfaction. You're going to get your 10 of cups. Your complete emotional satisfaction. And people are going to see it, like, it's going to be noticeable that you have victory and that you're prideful in fairness and you celebrating your success. It's like a homecoming kind of situation. So on your stride to pride, with people watching and you walking through, the prodigal son has returned. There'll be some conflict. And I think if we just listen to the more sensible one. Everybody here is pretty extravagant. Look at his outfit. Okay. She look like me, honestly. This is me every day. That's so me. I think I have that shirt. And her, she's all dressed up and like, girl, where's you going? And this one, he think he on a damn disco. He think he on set somewhere, some movie. And she just trying to get through the motherfucker. Like, okay, I'm just gonna hold this right here. I think we need to be her right now. Don't do too much. As my niece would say, that's her phrase. I've been saying since I've been in her house. So it's like once you get it, I guess this is the advice part of the reading. Once you get that cup and you get your 10 of Pentacles and you're on your stride to victory, don't do too much. You know, don't fight too much. Don't fight it too much. You know, give room for all of these to shine. Give room for yourself to be this quirky character, you know, maybe overly dramatic. Allow yourself to be this shining star. Look at this fucking shirt. That's the Leo. Remember I said that's the Leo. The shining star. Allow yourself to be this. You stay right in the front, but you got your back turned. You want some serious shit. You like some her shit. You want the glasses on. You don't want nobody to see your face, but you got that whole outfit on. Like, you don't want nobody to see you, but you coming outside like that. Like, be fucking for real. You want to be noticed or not? You know, you got star patches on your elbows. Allow yourself to be her. It's okay to be different. It's okay to think differently. It's okay to be unsure. I mean, look what you're wearing. You got polka dot pants. You got to be a bold, completely confident person to be so sure that it's okay to wear something like that. Like, is this okay? Am I really about to do this? Like, I'm cool enough to do it. But are they gonna, you know, judge me? I'm comfortable in myself to wear it. I'll beat a bitch up about saying some shit anyway. Look, I got my stick. I'm ready. Like, I'll hit a bitch. I ain't worried about that shit. But, like, why y'all gotta be judging me, though? Don't judge me. That's what she did. Allow yourself to be her, too. I think that's gonna keep you in check. That's gonna keep you balanced. And I think once you get that balance of, you know, being comfortable and beautiful in yourself, because that's some her shit, and being bold and out there, being this just whatever character you want to be. It's like you can go ahead and be her. You can go ahead and live the luxury and have the fancy and look the fancy and look the luxury or whatever. It's okay for you to switch up though, because you got these two at the top. It's like I could do the plain Jane, or I could do this, and I could be all of this. Don't do too much though. Just a little bit. Take a little bit idea from everybody and try to create a solution. Try to create something from that. Nobody's one idea is powerful. Everybody has an advantage here. So let's just all use our advantages and put them together to make a nice fucking tent and some structure and stability. I'm gonna stop. I don't feel like going into that. Not that I don't feel like it. Well, I definitely don't feel like it, but I think we got and more. There is power in the name of Jesus. Don't be worried about what I'm doing. If you feel like there's power in the name of Jesus. You see my tarot cards and you scared, go to church. Call Jesus. He'll protect you. Because that's what you believe he will. That's what you believe. Just like I believe I can get a crystal and be protected from the minerals that vibrate through the earth's frequencies, through me, through you, through everything. We all have silly little beliefs. As long as you using those beliefs along with the knowledge that you're obtaining by being guided by these beliefs to better yourself, thus bettering the world, we are cool. You know what I'm saying? I can fuck with you. It be y'all that can't fuck with me. Cause you on some judgmental shit. Check yourself. No, really. That's one of them things I was saying about the phrases and shit. You be saying it so normally it just becomes like a little thing. Like, no, like, literally, y'all. Check yourself. Look upon yourself. What you got going on? How you don't acknowledge my angels, but you believe in my demons? I don't understand. That don't even make sense. How you believing in heaven and don't want to believe in hell? How are you even acknowledging heaven if you don't believe in hell? How can you even speak on it? How can you believe in the bad spirits and the negative black magic and shit? Why you even on that radar of being worried about that shit if you don't? That's not you. That's not what you fuck with. That's not what you believe in. How are you afraid of something you don't even believe in? I feel like people should just leave shit alone. But a lot of stuff in the world, like, you worried for what? Either you believe COVID-19 is a pandemic or you don't. You can't have beliefs of something that you don't care to acknowledge. Or you can't acknowledge something that you don't care to believe. Like, I don't know, because I feel weird saying that, like, don't acknowledge shit you don't believe in. But it's just like, I don't mean like you can't talk about it. I mean like, it shouldn't bother your spirit. It shouldn't bother your spirit. Because there is power in the name of Jesus. Call Jesus. And I love that for you. I really do. Because I believe there's power in my angels, my ancestors that I trust that guide me more than a little bit on the dead homies. It's my belief. And the stars. Okay, so I did all that and the Page of Pentacles still came out. The card that I said I didn't want to fucking go into. But I'm going to be obedient and read. Student, apprentice, creative process, curiosity. Yeah, that's right. So, this Page of Pentacles is a very studious person. They study a lot. They research a lot. They probably know a lot. But they're young. It's a childish-like manner. Maybe to the way they obtain knowledge or even, receive it. But they be killing that shit. They know what the fuck they're talking about. Oh, me? Oh, that's me, spirit? Yeah. I'll be that. I never want to not be the Page of Pentacles. I'll never want to stop learning. So whatever you think you see is something that I'm obtaining right now. And I don't want to say something that's just passing through or whatever, but I am learning. Hopefully one day I'll be able to be an OG at this. Like I'm an OG in other things, you know, doing it 10 plus years. So I hope y'all can hear me still. And I'll really be into it right now. We're still at a learning stage, early learning stages. We're not too new to this though, but we are true to this. And I don't know about them, nobody else, and how they come in behind their belief system and stuff. But I don't feel bad for saying, don't come for me. Don't come for my tribe. I don't know if Christians might defend themselves or whoever, Muslims. You know, I don't know how they feel about people saying shit about that shit, but don't come for my spirituality. Mind your own. Because if you had your own, you wouldn't be invested in mine in no way. And if you're curious about mine, ask. Because whether it's my God, your God, their God, or that God over there, I don't think nobody created them to be scared. No fear. Ain't nobody make nobody, I want them to be scared of shit. That wouldn't work. How you gonna create a game and the player's scary? You're gonna lose every time. Ain't nobody wasting no players with no scary shit. That ain't what he made you for. The shit that you've been through, the shit that you had to go through while you was in the field and playing and shit, it may have affected you a little bit. He's sorry, I'm sure. Or not sorry, actually, because he did those things because you had to become stronger. He was building your character. Are y'all listening to me? He was building your character, okay? He wasn't trying to break you down. He wasn't trying to make you weaker. God was not trying to destroy you. He wasn't trying to hurt you. He was creating your character for the next level that he's going to put you in, for the next level that you're going to go in. It's all a fucking game, y'all. It ain't that deep, but it is, ain't it? You're a character. You get molded. You get put through trials and tribulations in order for you to grow. You don't go through shit and cry about it for the next 20 fucking years. Because you're never going to get to you're not going to reach the next level in the game. Okay? And yes, it's easier said than done. But when God builds your character, the word build alone should tell you you're supposed to be doing something from that. That is a foundation of your character. Build up, not breaking down. People don't say, oh, do this, it breaks your character. No one does stuff to break character. And people are acting and stuff. That's the worst thing you can do in a movie, is break character. Nobody's trying to break your character. It was building it. Now, how strong you are depends on whether you use those blocks to build or you're just going to sit in the rubble. Okay? So, you probably could. I love y'all. I swear I come in peace. And I'm going to say that with my chest because I mean it. And when y'all start to understand that and stop being afraid of nothing, because what Not doing nothing. Y'all talking about fucking opening up a portal and shit. Listen, you walk out your front door in the morning, you going through a fucking portal, okay? And then when you open your car door, you going to another portal. Or if you're getting on the train, when the doors open up in that train, you entering another portal with a whole nother energies, with a whole different group of beings in there. Calm yourself. Let's be smart, okay? I love y'all so much. I'm out.